Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, with all the shows we have been getting, um, it's pretty safe to say that I am a pretty happy camper. None of these shows really have been coming out and like making me second doubt them or, even think that they're bad in any way, shape, or form. But as of now, I'm looking forward to just seeing what all we can learn from, not only from these season twos and what these shows did to get a season two, but maybe to learn why um, I enjoy these shows so much. But to start it off, we're gonna end it with our a season finale of The World's Strongest. Sad to see this show go, but at the same time, with all the talks about how quickly it has gone through, I'm actually happy it's ending as well because now I have a stopping point to read and catch up to everything that's in, different types of writing and passage. So hopefully everything we get is, worth the way that it was put out because a lot of people are either not happy or happy with what they got, and I can understand the people that aren't, so happy that the story skipped so far. But for me, I still really did enjoy a lot of this because it was unique. Sure, the main character became a little bit of a OPG, but that was to be expected. I mean, if this title of him becoming so strong wasn't in the title, it would have been like, okay, so they're just kind of forcing him to be strong, whatever, whatever. I mean, but no, this literally has world's strongest in the title, so I'm not surprised one bit that he became as strong as he did. Um, Not only that, I do love the fact that he's, owning up to taking care of, everything that's going to continue to occur, right? Like, he's going to be the guy to take out almost every single thing that he has to that's a threat. And we finally even see that one girl has taken his uh, taking his like lead, I guess you can say, but she's someone that doesn't know what the heck could have possibly happened to him to change him like this, but what she also doesn't know is, she's still going to, or he doesn't know that she's still always going to like care about him and want him in her life. So I think that was super unexpected for this character. He's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So somehow I have done, I've been gone all this time and you still, care this much and you're this into me. I mean, she's so down to ride for him that she's literally going out of her way to fight, like monsters and fight ridiculously powerful things that he should be unaware. So if she's willing to do all that, that's on her, and I'm definitely down to see how it all turns out at the end of the day because I don't know. I like stories like this where it feels like it's gonna be obvious, but then all of a sudden she straight up, takes this journey with him that I never actually expected her to take. So I really do look forward to seeing how this plays out. I mean, I kind of already know, but just to be 100, I can tell that um, there's not a lot more that needs to be said about this show. It's pretty straightforward. Like, he's gonna get all the girls, he's gonna be ridiculously powerful while getting these girls, and then after all that is said and done, he's probably gonna end up with like 7 kids of different breeds. Maybe not though. The girl who is actually the most threatening is Yui, the vampire, And with her being around, I don't think too much is going to be happening with other ladies because she ultimately wants, our main character to be happy and, cheerful or whatnot. But if that means she has to lose her guy to somebody, she's definitely not going to back down uh, anytime soon. So we'll see how this plays out. I definitely am looking forward to the next episode. Like, I'm looking forward towards season 2 if it ever comes. Mainly because I just like the style of the story. I like a guy that's just doing whatever he thinks is necessary and moving forward every single day, slapping anybody that gets in his way, and knowing that there's going to be more, overall roads that he needs to take, overall people that he needs to take out. That's another, like, very eye-opening thing for me in the case of how easy the storytelling can continue when you don't even have to put forward a real enemy. Like, there was no real person that we are focusing all of our attention onto besides, like him just saying, "Oh, I'll even take out a god." It's like, okay, but is the god the problem? Like, are we gonna have to take out this guy because he's the reason why these things are happening, or are you just saying this because, yeah? But yeah, overall, this season wasn't that bad. Like I said, I can definitely see why some people were angry about big jumps and quick, people getting to the point quicker and quicker with these shows nowadays that have, more source material that they could have used instead of just kind of throwing it to the wayside. But overall, you get what you get, and you kind of have to just go with it nowadays and hope that if they do listen to any reviews or any of the fans that are, talking and angry about this stuff, that they take their advice and maybe slow down the pace a little bit or, use all the source material instead of just one or two. Stuff like that can really help your overall cause, right? Like, it can help your um, like, because think about it. By doing this, they made it pretty much seem like they don't care about the fandom, right? They don't care enough to be like, oh, well, we heard your complaints and we don't care. You know, that's kind of how things come off when you have already done something that they didn't like, and then the next time you get a chance to make it amends or make it better, you continue to do what you're doing and act like nothing happened. So we'll see how all this plays out. Getting to see this girl, making more competition for all the ladies and stuff is pretty fun. I mean, like I said in the beginning, it went from a really, really big difference. With the tone shifts. Like, we went from having quite a bit of like crazy stuff happening to all of a sudden we're looking at a character who's been hurt, destroyed, and messed up over time and time again, but somehow still shows his humanity and wants to help people when he can help them. So that's the crazy part about this for me. Is how far he's been pushed and like hurt and stuff to then just be like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And because of that, we get to see such a cool side of, storytelling in general, because usually you just get a person that either is gonna stick to his guns and not help anybody because he's already pretty mad at what's happened, or he, says that type of stuff and then never sticks to it. But this guy, he definitely has like the potential of just doing whatever the heck he wants. And I love that aspect of him because the guy who was going to go all out, destroying his own body using this limit break spell, gets so angry at him for murdering somebody who couldn't supposedly like fight back or defend themselves. But this same person was just about to do the same thing to them uh, but do it to people he actually knows and cares about. So all of a sudden, when he sees our main character absolutely destroy this person and then aim the gun at her, it somehow triggers him to be in a position to be like, you can't do that, bro. Like, why would you kill an innocent person that can't fight back, bro? Like, wait, this is the same innocent person you're trying to defend that almost wiped your whole entire party with a smile on her face? Got it. And she's a demon? I mean, the one thing that came out of that is if he really meant everything he said, like you shouldn't do that and this and that, then he's got a really big heart for somebody who I would expect to not, you know, being human and seeing those types of beings, I would never expect someone to be for them. But I think our main character nailed it on the head when he said, you just wanted to be the one to take it out. You wanted to be the one to kill it. And now that you didn't kill it, you're trying to, you know, put the blame somewhere else. Because last time I checked, this dude went into infinite kill 'em mode, and then all of a sudden, after being defeated, or you know, after getting the chance to do such a thing and seeing the locket, he did pause, like he did hesitate. So it kind of puts into perspective where his mindset is when he's saying this. It's not like it's coming out of nowhere. He actually already had stopped himself from attacking. So that weirds me out. Just you know how overall everything plays out for this group of people. I mean, you got to remember that the only reason why you're okay and alive is because of this person that you're supposedly saying you despise right now, right? So it's stuff like that that makes you really wonder where the story's going to go as a whole, because now we're in a position where anything could kind of go, and I only mean that as in our main character having to take out the heroes or take out anybody that gets in his way could wind up being the heroes if they see his goal is unjust, or they see him as a threat, as much threatening as the other people. You know, stuff like that really kind of helps the narrative go forward. And I think it's hilarious to see what some people will do to try to save face and to feel like they were brave or something like that. So with all that being said, I will be helping people on Code Vein. If you are one of my anime people or someone just you know, by chance finding this video, or I know because these videos go out to PlayStation, and there's a lot of people out there that just watch my videos through PlayStation Live, which I really appreciate. Thank you guys so much. And if you ever need help, just add me. My gamer tag should be in all of these posts. Weave and Steven. And if you need any help, I need to get a a crap ton of these marks that I'm earning. So if you guys do want to get some help through the game, I've already beaten it twice and got the same ending like an idiot. So I'm trying to just earn the marks and then do some research on how to beat the game and get all the endings. So with all that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. So with that, peace.